What's up, guys? It is currently 11 o'clock at night. I did not plan on making a video tonight, but honestly I just couldn't sleep and I'm really anxious to work on the car. So we have actually been out here for like 30 minutes and then I was like, I just started getting into where I wanted to do stuff. And I was like, I should probably record this because, I don't know, we're making some progress on the car. We're about to, at least. So I wanted to at least document a little bit of what's going on. I haven't worked on the car in a few days, so I really wanted to get a few things knocked out. And being that we couldn't sleep and we wanted something fun to do, we were like, let's go work on the car. So let's shut this garage door first off. It's a little bit cold outside. Daniel is over here under the car. What are you doing down here?
A bolt out.
Oh, how's that going?
Not just a bolt.
He's trying to get, I don't know if you guys saw in the last video or not, but he is trying to get a bolt out that is stuck
Above the drive shaft.
Yeah, it's above the drive shaft down there, and it's essentially what's holding on the passenger side e-brake cable. As you guys saw, we took out the entire e-brake and everything out of the car. So I'm removing the stock cables with the passenger side when it's hung up because there's a bolt under there. And Daniel is good at getting bolts out, so he's down there trying to get that out. So anyways, let me show you guys basically the progress of the car so far, the status of it. You hop in here. We went ahead and took out the entire center console out of the car. Nothing really left in here. As you guys saw in last video, I did get a hydro for the car, and I'm still waiting on the dual caliper kit to come in for the hydro to hook up to it. But for right now, I'm just trying to mount the hydro handle until it comes in. Obviously, I still got all the suspension apart for the car. I'm still waiting on the shocks to come in, which is why nothing is assembled back here. And we're really just doing a lot of kind of busy work. Cold outside, most of the racetracks are closed, but I really have so much stuff to do to the car to get it ready for race season again. So right now, we're pretty much just trying to do a big wave of upgrades that I've been wanting to do to the car forever. I've got so much stuff coming in for this thing, it's unreal. So the goal is basically to get this hydro mounted into the center console some way or another. We're gonna have to cut the center console, the stock console, which is gonna kind of suck, but like Daniel says, it's gonna make it have character.
There you go.
We're gonna have to do something about it because the hydro is a must on a manual car. So the goal for today, or tonight that is, we're gonna try to get this hydro mounted some way or another, and we're gonna try to cut the center console to a company for a giant stick coming out of it, and we're gonna have to replace the center console, do all that again, but it shouldn't be that bad. I've got Daniel for help. So as you guys know, I gotta swap into the built motor very soon. It's gonna take a lot of time, so I'm kind of saving that for last, but I went ahead and ordered the fuel system to be able to support the cams that I plan on running, and the smaller pulley and a lot more boost on this built motor that is sitting over here on the crate. If you guys missed that video, seriously go check it out. This motor is so beautiful. We'll wait to unwrap that until a later video, obviously, but let's go ahead and jump right into what we got planned for today. Oh, you got the bolt out. Hey, is the rest of it ready to get out?
Give me like 2 seconds.
2 seconds. 1,
Wait, hold up.
2. Oh, you got the whole cable out. You know what the fun part about this is?
What?
Whenever my dual brake kit comes in, we got to run another set of brake lines. Okay, so finally we got the passenger side cable out. We don't have to worry about that anymore. So that's out of the way. I went and got these cool new lights. This thing is like insanely bright. Yeah, so that was pretty cool. Ordered a bunch of stuff for the garage. Let me set this inside the car so I can see a little bit better, and we're gonna get started working on this thing. Angle that like so. Oh my gosh, dude, you can see so much in there now. Daniel, I love you so much. Thank you so much for getting that out. Okay, now I need your help one more time. So we took this entire center console out in the last video. Underneath here, we found these 2 studs, right? And the goal is to mount the hydro to this stud right here because it's a pretty decent location as far as that goes for pulling the hydro and everything. It's out of the way of shifting, as long as it's angled that way at least. Also, if you look right here, the hydro reservoir seems to line up perfectly with where the cup holders were before we took the cup holders out. So the goal is essentially to mount it to this stud right here, put this console back in place so we can mock it up, and then with the console in place, you can see that there's a hole right here, and that's where we're trying to have the reservoir poke out of. So kind of like that, but if you can imagine the hydro being underneath the console, obviously. So we're gonna have to figure out a way to make that work. Obviously there's a gigantic stick right here that we're gonna have to cut a hole in this console top to figure out pretty much how to let this poke through. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I give up.
We gotta cut a hole for the handle.
Yeah, we gotta yeah, there we go. Way easier. I think, judging by my measurements of my eye, if we line this thing up right here and cut, we're gonna have to have it angled too, Daniel. So I think if we cut a hole starting from here to like here. So like this reservoir right here should be in the center of this cup holder. And so my goal, even though we haven't had good luck with the circle saw, I think we can do it right this time. But my goal is to take like, look, cut like three in a row and then take a Dremel and make an oval and then put some like vinyl trim or something in there. All right, we're gonna try to not mess this up. What do you think, right here?
Go for it. Woo.
Right here.
Yep, good enough.
That hole is drilled. Now let's grab our circle saw. This is where things tend to get messy. Nick, will you hold on to this console? Daniel, will you hold on to that?
Yeah. That's way better than last time. Look at that.
Boom. Okay, so we got one circle.
That's not it. I mean, I guess that works, sure. Consistency.
We consistently
Disappoint.
Yeah, we consistently do things completely wrong and people get pissed.
Streetcar. Oh, that's going out the window pretty quick.
No, it's still gonna be a streetcar, but
Yeah, except that you trailer it everywhere now.
hey, shut up, Daniel.
Yeah.
My car is more of a streetcar than yours. You know why? Mine runs. My engine doesn't have eggs in it. How about that? Okay, let's mount this thing.
Oh, my feelings, man.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we got our hole cut. We're gonna see how terribly far off we were. If you guys had to guess right now, how far are we off? Nick says by a mile. Oh, so let's cut like let's cut 2 holes.
Structural integrity, this is like the same thing.
What in the... We were just talking about how strong these were.
It was.
No, dude, these were the best tools ever. No. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Okay, let me put a nut on here. And I'm gonna see if we can look and see what it looks like. This is scary how well this is gonna work. I'm so happy. No, like I'm actually being serious. There we go. So it's gonna be just like this. What? This is looking good, bro. Oh my gosh, dude. And look, the reservoir is literally perfect. Dang, dude, I cannot wait. Clutch in, gas, slip the clutch, yank the hydro, slip the clutch, slip the clutch, slip the clutch, flick it, floor it.
Yep.
What I say that we do is try to put the bottom of the console back in. Okay, this is where I'm gonna need your help, buddy. It's not gonna wanna clear anything. Actually, divot. So cut from the dot to the other side of the 2.
Yeah.
Dude, that's gonna be perfect. Let me grab some snippers real quick. We're gonna cut that thing. Dude, why did my other snips have to break?
Hey, Gavin.
Hey.
Don't get snippy with me.
This is unfortunately not working out very well, being that my other snippers broke. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a nice cut. I like that a lot better than the...
That's what I'm saying. That cut worked out perfect. Okay. All right, we're getting somewhere. This is for the cigarette lighter in here, as well as my CarPlay. Yeah, gotta have Apple CarPlay in my race car. Let me put this back in. Heck yeah, this project is actually getting somewhere. Anyways though, so we've got this nice little hole down here that I should probably put a grommet in, but you know what, I'm not. Okay, now then, let's test fit this top part. Now that we got the bottom half of the console in, let's test fit all this crap together. So it's gonna be just like this. No, it's gonna go down more, yeah. I just don't wanna clip it all in. How do I cut a straight line? Yeah, I don't have a saw. I don't have a Dremel. Tomorrow is not really an option. I don't wanna wait. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Okay, so we got the bottom part of the console put back in. I just need to go around and tighten up the rest of these bolts right here, and then we can get the top portion of the console in. I put this little I cut Weed Eater fuel line in half and like fed it around that until I get it all dremeled out properly, so it looks at least decent, I guess.
No, you can't say decent.
No, look.
Is it still a street car if it doesn't have cup holders anymore?
No.
Okay, what else am I missing here?
No personality.
Wow, okay. In other news, I forgot I gotta take off the additional electronics off of the bottom of this cup holder here. I've got the pieces off the bottom of the cup holder now. I need to figure out where these went and snap them back in. I think this one goes to that. One does not go to that. I think this one goes to that. That one does go to that. This one goes there. Oh yeah, these are the lights. Look, check it out. These are the lights for the cup holders.
That'd be really good if you could like light up a 6 with that color.
Hey, Dad.
I guess let's just go ahead and leave this connector unplugged. I really don't know. I guess we'll figure it out, maybe? If we figure it out, then I'll just put it back together, worst case. All right, let's put this through our nice little weed eater tube. I feel like people are gonna absolutely hate me for half of the stuff that I've done in this video, but it's okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
They'll
lie.
just hate the yellow.
I hate you a little bit.
Oh my God, dude. I forgot that I don't have an e-brake here anymore. So, oh my God, I forgot that it's just a
imagine
hole.
what you could
Hey,
put
you're gonna
there,
have to
though.
cut
A
the
hot
couple
dog
or some
holder.
more. Yeah, you're gonna have to cut that and just round it out. It'll be
Hey, you could fit a toaster in there, dog, like a single one.
toaster, dude. You could put like Pop-Tarts in
You
there.
can put like 6 CDs right here.
I'm the only person that's
Look
really
at this, dude. Dude, that's dope.
Like
We'll just take it off.
Monica
I hate.
can't. Oh my God! Now it looks even worse.
I know. That's why I had it on there.
It was starting to grow on me.
Can you paint this?
No, it's weed eater fuel line. I just cracked that a lot.
Is that tinfoil on there?
Apparently. We have almost got this thing back assembled, kind of. It actually looks, I mean, it doesn't look as bad as it could. You gotta say that at least. I feel like this is why it had a problem taking it off last time.
Mine is like
Oh, no.
Here we go, since it's already kind of messed up.
Oh, that makes me
Look at
actually
that right
really
there.
Dude, that actually, it looks really trashy. Oh look, our connector, in case we need to hook it up to anything, it's
available.
conveniently just right here. Dude, this is actually the most successful DIY that I've done on this car since I bought it.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a sad thing.
Really?
Okay, check that out. We got everything fabbed up as much as I can get it for right now. Yeah, I need to do something. Yeah, it definitely needs touch up. So like there's an opening right here where the e-brake was. I need to put something there. There's an opening right here where the cup holders were. Need to put something here, even if it's like I don't know, some kind of a cover, like a cover right here possibly, and a cover over this. If I could figure out some way to do something. Yeah, I mean, that'll work. Perfect. I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions about something that we can put in this area that would be kind of cool, drop them in the comment section. But if you look, everything works perfectly. It's clearing everything that I needed it to. It clears the shifter. That is 5th gear. And as you see, there's like plenty of range of motion around the shift knob right there. And I can still pull the hydro. So we're getting everything fabbed up and ready to go. It's really working out pretty well, surprisingly. We got to put the console back in here, so I didn't have to strip the entire thing down. It does kind of suck. Our holes were not cut like perfect, but I mean, it's all right for what it is. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's not terrible. Yeah, first try as well. I forgot about that. After we finish up all of the stuff with the console here, if you notice right here, there's an AN fitting, which I have to run a brake line, and my plan is to run it around the side, curve it down, and down in there, I don't know if you can see or not, but right here where the tip of my finger is, there is a hole, and that's where the e-brake was. And I'm gonna run the brake line down there, and we're gonna split it off in the back. One line out of the hydro. It's gonna tee into a T-fitting like this. One side's gonna go to one caliper, one side's gonna go to the other caliper. And so basically what that's gonna allow to do is that second caliper is gonna be completely controlled by just this handbrake right here. I'm really excited, to be honest with you. This is gonna be really cool. This is, I'm telling you, a year ago, if somebody would have told me that I was gonna buy a Mustang and do some stuff like this to it, I would have never, ever in my life believed you, especially a brand new car like this. This is just like, nah, this is way beyond my normal thing that I do. I don't do stuff like this. I feel like so many people are gonna be in the comments roasting me too for cutting this whole car up. And with that is a completed job, I believe. That looks really bad. Yeah, I need to figure out something to cover up the majority of this hole with, or at least trim it with. How does it feel? What is your review of the hydro?
I think the hydro, that's like perfect.
Perfect location. Dump. Yep. Oh yeah, that's gonna work great, bro. And it's still got CarPlay and a heated and cooled driver's seat. Not for long though. This thing's about to get a few goodies. I will say that. The car is getting close to this being done with this round of mods. Suspension stuff is knocked out. The hydro is almost knocked out. The brakes are almost knocked out. Shocks and everything is almost knocked out. So it's gonna be really different after we get done with this. Like I was saying, next up, we've got to do the fuel system, and we have the built motor down here that I'm gonna be trying to install somehow in this garage, which is probably gonna be more of a pain than it is fun, but holy crap, it is 1:55. We've been out here for like 3 hours working on this hydro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways guys, like I said, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, so I'm gonna run inside, go grab some sleep. I'll talk to you guys in the morning.